Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ibby's podcast. I'm your host, Ibby, and today we're diving into the vibrant, high-tech megacity of Seoul, South Korea, a city that tells a powerful story of transformation through urbanization. With me is our expert, Rehan. Welcome, Rehan.
Thank you, Ibby. I'm excited to be here and unpack the fascinating urban journey of Seoul, one of Asia's most dynamic and densely populated cities.
Segment 1. What is South Korea? Let's start with the basics. Rehan, where is South Korea located?
South Korea is located in East Asia on the southern half of the Korean peninsula. It borders North Korea to the north and is surrounded by the Yellow Sea to the west and the Sea of Japan, or you could call it the East Sea, to the east. Nearby neighbors include China and Japan.
Segment 2. Population status and trends. And what are the current population statistics?
As of 2024, South Korea population is nearly 51.6 million people, with nearly half, over 9.6 million, living in Seoul metropolitan areas alone. That is one of the most highest urban population concentration in the world.
Wow, that's dense. How has the population changed over time?
Oh, that's a great question. Back in 1960, South Korea's urban population was only about 28%. Today, it's over 81% that lives in urban areas. This massive shift reflects on the decades of rapid industrialization, especially in the 1970s and onwards. Our appendix includes a graph showing this steady climb in the urbanization from 1960 today.
Segment 3. Push and pull factors. Let's explore why this shift happened. What's one of push factors?
Rural poverty in post-war South Korea. Rural areas suffered from underdeveloped and lack of job opportunities. Many farmers and families couldn't sustain a livelihood.
And a major pull factor?
Economic opportunities in Seoul from the 1980s and onwards. Seoul became a hub for industries like electronics, automotive, and finance. The promise of stable, well-paying jobs, plus a better access to healthcare and education, drew millions of people from the countryside.
Segment 4. Consequences of urbanization. Let's dive into the impacts. What are the major economic, social, and environmental consequences of Seoul urbanization?
Economic urbanization supercharged South Korea's development. Seoul became a global innovation powerhouse. However, this growth wasn't without a cost. Socially, the high cost of living has created housing inequality and rising youth unemployment. Seoul's real estate market is one of the most expensive in the world. Environmentally, population is a concern. Air quality suffers due to traffic and industrial activities, and green spaces are limited. Seoul also experiences heavy traffic congestion. The average commuter spends 90 minutes per day in traffic.
So despite the success, it has serious challenges. Are crime rates an issue too?
To some extent, while overall crime is relatively low, urban stresses have increased cybercrime and social isolation, especially among the elderly.
Segment 5. Proposed strategy. Rohan, what's one strategy that could help solve a key issue in Seoul?
What experts have been thinking recently is to tackle the traffic and pollution. I suppose expanding South Korea's already strong public transport with green electric buses and more bike infrastructure. A good model is Amsterdam, where dedicated bike lanes have reduced emissions and traffic. Seoul could also adapt this by linking bike routes with its subway system.
Well, that sounds like a smart and sustainable solution. Well, that wraps up our episode on urbanization in Seoul, South Korea. It's clear that while the city is a beacon of progress, it faces real challenges that need thoughtful solutions.
Absolutely, urbanization is a powerful force, but managing its impacts is key. Thanks for having me, Ibby, on this interview.
Thank you, Rohan, and thanks to everyone for listening to Ibby's podcast. See you next time for more insights of this changing world around us.